Hello Malaya. We're having here our chessboard, and as you can see, you see on both sides 16 figures. There are some figures more valuable and more important, and some are less. The most important figure is, for example, the king. The second very important figure is the queen. The third important is here the rook. Then the next important is here the knight, and the bishop. In front of it you're having the lowest ranks, which are the pawns. Now, to move these figures and to show you what they are able and capable of doing, they are, for once, they can defend and they can attack, or they can defend a position. So I'm taking here, for example, the rook and put it here in the middle, and this rook is now capable of defending and attacking figures. Say, for example, here's a figure of the other side, it has reached this field. You can then take it off that field and it's yours. That rook is moving like this and this. The next figure is the knight. The knight is a very powerful and not to underestimated figure. The knight can walk two forwards and one to the side. So when it's on a black field, it's always ending up on a white field, and that to all sides. So, for example, as we did now with the rook, you have here, for example, a black figure, undefended, as you notice. There's nothing defending at the moment that pawn. Then you can just kick it off with the knight, and it's yours. On the other side, you make sure that you are defending your rook and that nobody can take it as easy as. Okay? The next thing is the bishop. The bishop is next to the knight. Oh, hang on, did I have the knight before? Okay, that was the knight. Now the next figure is the bishop. The bishop, there are two bishops, a white on a white field and a black on a black field. The black can go only move on black fields like this, diagonal. You see? That is what your dad can explain to you, what is diagonal. Diagonal. Is that right pronunciation?
Diagonal.
Diagonal. All right, then okay, all right. Then you have here the white figure. It can move the same, backwards and forwards on white fields. And the same like with the other figures. If some figure is here, for example, on the black field, hang on, here, for example, then you can beat it. Or it is on the white field and you can beat it. Most powerful figure is the queen. The queen can walk and move in any direction, as much fields as it's capable of moving if there's no other figure stopping it. Either she's beating the figure or she's stopping before the figure. So it can move like this. What is that called? One is diagonal and the other is?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. So it can move horizontal like this, and it can move diagonal. Right? Have that in mind, because I will ask you next time about it. Okay, we put this back. And here as well, like the others, if a figure is, for example, here, or a figure is here, or a figure is here, the queen can take it. Okay? Now, here's the king. the king is the most important figure. It's all about, in a way, getting and putting the king in a situation where he's becoming chess and he can't move, or he's somehow stuck in a corner. The king can only move one in diagonal and one in horizontal, forward or backwards or sideways or whatever, except one condition. That's called rochade. I have to look it up in English, I don't know what it is in English. For example, if everything is empty here and the rook is here, has never been moved before, and there's no threat onto these fields, then there's one condition where you can do it either on the left side or on the right side. You just move the tower and the king jumps over the rook and is safe and nothing can happen to him. Okay, so far that is the first introduction, and I hope you get some ideas. Most things you know anyway, but I will ask you next time the names of the figures, and I will have some figures where I will ask you what is there and how can they move. Okay? Thank you. See ya.